tipping us off here.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
It's basketball out in Oklahoma City, Chesapeake Energy Arena to be exact. We'll see the Thunder go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. We've seen some really solid play from this Bucks team recently. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide...
It sure is fun to watch, DA. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Friday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Payton is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, Gallinari is out there with Winslow. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's McKenzie in at the 5 down low. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round one.
Absolutely. Shots good from the great one.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Poke loose. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte. Kenzie passes to Gallinari. From outside, off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And yes, it's good.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room.
And Doris, hard to find many arenas that have a better home court advantage than Oklahoma City.
Greg, it is the only show in Oklahoma City, and this arena gets loud. The fans come out every game. There is no doubting this is one of the best arenas in the NBA.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. Got a hand on it. Now Paul. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. To the inside. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on the great one. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Clock at 6. He can't hit that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And the Thunder making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Thunder trailing by 4. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Hall finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Winslow. We saw him with 10 points last game. Back to Paul. A 3. Winslow's shot is off. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4. The great one. No good with the layup.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Ball against Payton. Here's the great one. Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. Over Anderson. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Paul dishes to Winslow. Good D by Drummond. Bucks leading by 4. Here's the great one. It's good. The great one's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Paul can't get it to go. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to McKenzie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. Paul outside. Launches a 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the Bucks moving it up, and it's denied.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
The pass to McKenzie. And the foul called on the great one. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Thunder making a switch here. O'Brien's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Holmes checked in. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You look at Antetokounmpo. Oklahoma City trailing. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Jeffries in at the 3. Now here's Brogdon. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Knicks was on a mission. He finished with 57 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David. David thinks it's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the Bucks with possession here after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Yep, it counts. And that's now 10 points for the Great One.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
O'Brien kicks to Jeffries. Pass to Baisley. Here's Brogdon. They get it again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Hall checked in for the Thunder. Brogdon hits them both. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA, or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Wasted no time on that one. The Great One's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gallinari outside. Pass to Paul. Rebounded by the Great One. Milwaukee leading by 4. Griffin down low. Gallinari on him. Griffin can't get it to go in. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The shot by Baisley, no good. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. It's intercepted. 3-on-3. Second shot opportunity, and Griffin sends it back. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Jeffries. For 3, Brogdon. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now, Valentine, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. The shot by Valentine, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Gallinari in the corner. Brogdon trying to get open. The Thunder with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gallinari. The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Kadeem Allen comes in for Denzel Valentine. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Brogdon. Passes it to Paul. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 now.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from the Great One, the shot by Brogdon, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Bucks making a change here. Drummond's checked in. To Brogdon. 4 on the shot clock. A step back shot here. The shot missing. Solid defense there from the great one.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Paul. He has 5 on the mark with the 15-footer. He has 7.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Back to Brogdon. Inside, Hall. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist on the night. The great one passes to Giannis. He can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bucks leading by 6. Here's the great one. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
All against Allen. Here's Baisley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's the great one. Kept alive. And Giannis throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
So here's Gallinari following the bucket by the Bucks. Now the pass to Baisley. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Under trailing by 10. There's Winslow. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the inside. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. For the Thunder, Anderson, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's O'Brien in for Chris Paul. The Bucks also with the sub. Payton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain. One second left. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, the great one displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there with Payton, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, two guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are two of the most complete, dominant two-way big men in today's game.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Thunder. 15-point game. Kenzie passes to Gallinari. Pass to McKenzie. Gallinari trying to get open, and he comes up with the deuce.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Great D that time from the great one.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot's good from the great one. Here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes to McKenzie. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. McKenzie passes to Paul. Payton with some nice D.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from the great one, and Elfrid Payton with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Payton against Paul. Over Payton. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And it's 13 points for Chris Paul.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Paul in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The great one passes to Middleton. Feeds to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the bucket by the Bucks. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on the great one. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. Over in the corner, Paul. Over Allen. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Milwaukee leading by 17. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the foul called on the great one. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Chris Paul. It's Brogdon on the wing. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Now here's Young. Pass to Melly. 2 points. That one goes. Melly's got 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Brogdon kicks to Winslow. Passes it to McKenzie. Over Middleton. And it's Melly with the rebound. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. 24 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here is Jeffries. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Shoots. Jeffries can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The great one, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Both free throws good from the great one. Thunder trailing by 21. Here's O'Brien. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Gallinari. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. The great one passes to Allen, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 at the line. The first one falls.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holmes checked in. Now here's Brogdon. 7 points in the game. Here is Jeffries. The pass to McKenzie. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Milwaukee. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Giannis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here is Jeffries. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the rejection by Giannis. And he dunks it down.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Valentine's checked in for the Bucks. And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, the Great One.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Here's O'Brien. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brogdon with it. Out-guarded by Giannis. And Malcolm Brogdon good for three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here is Jeffries after the made shot from the Great One. Here is Jeffries. They get a hand on it. The Great One passes to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Brogdon. Oklahoma City's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Bucks number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Denzel Valentine, and he makes both free throws. Bucks leading by 22. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Swiped away. Here's the Great One. He's guarded by Brogdon to the left side wing. Holmes passes to the Great One. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Brogdon the pass to McKenzie. He kicks it to O'Brien. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's now 6 points for Justice Winslow.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's O'Brien. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to the Great One. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 34 points for the Great One.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
O'Brien the pass to McKenzie. Up top, Brogdon. 12 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. And the dunk by Winslow.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Here's the Great One. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. O'Brien the pass to McKenzie. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The feed to Middleton. Takes it off the glass.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
56 seconds left in the third. Here is Jeffries. Pass to O'Brien. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's Bucks leading by 22. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Brogdon. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Holmes passes to the great one. That one goes. Count it. The great one's got 18 points just in the second half.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And here is Brogdon. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, also Winslow out there, and it's McKenzie in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's O'Bryant, and the layup's good off the glass. O'Bryant's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Bounce pass Middleton, and Drummond kicks to Payton. The great one passes to Giannis. Fade away. Doesn't go that time. Payton against Paul. Here's O'Bryant. Unloads. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Winslow, the pass to Paul. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's O'Brien, covered by Giannis. Lock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. And the rejection by Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. And O'Brien gets it to go. O'Brien's got 4 this quarter.
And you gotta love how Paul sees the whole court so well. Maybe the best quality for a point guard to have.
They get it back. Bucks passing it around. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Ball against Payton. Feeds to O'Brien. Shoots from the line. That one rolling around and rims out.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's the great one. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to the great one. Back to Payton. There's the pass to the great one. Here's Drummond. Takes it down to Middleton. Launches it. And no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Winslow dishes to Paul. Here's O'Brien. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%. And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
No good on the second free throw. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to McKenzie. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to McKenzie. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Saunders, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Payton passes to the great one. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Free throw, no good for Drummond. Payton against Paul. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Payton with the ball. And the pass to the great one. Giannis inside. Covered by Winslow. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The great one passes to Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage.
That's good from Valentine. And the Thunder with the possession here. Now here's Paul. Pass to Brogdon. Oh, Paul in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Both teams deciding to change it up. Free throw good, Sessions. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. All up top, defended by Allen. It's Brogdon on the wing. Excellent D there from the great one. The Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And they've really gotten on track here in the second.
And got it! Another basket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season. Now Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Down low, held, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Allen against Paul. Allen passes to the great one. Here's Valentine. And Winslow pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
For 3, Brogdon. And the Thunder, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. There's Winslow. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Out to the right wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. That's good from the great one. Saunders, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Smith comes in for Paul. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. The Thunder shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Brogdon. To the middle. Hell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
The great one passes to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Back to Allen. It's taken away by Smith. All going up court.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Allen outside. Passes to Sessions. Out to the wing. The dish to Drummond. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Brogdon outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Saunders. He's covered by Sessions. Saunders, the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Brogdon. Back to Smith for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 8 now on the night. Bucks leading by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the great one.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Smith. 11 feet away. Hell goes up and lays it nice and easy.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Allen. Pass to the great one. Back to Allen. Passes it to the great one. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And Burke and David Aldridge.